Hey everyone, it's FLAK. Just a quick video for you today. The reveal for Battlefield 6 is on the horizon, which of course means a massive influx of quote-unquote leaks. We've seen many purported leaks over the last couple of months, most of them bunk by my judgment, but Tom Henderson, also known as Long Sensation, just released a new video detailing what he believes we can expect from Battlefield 6 and citing some unnamed sources. I'll leave a link to the original video in the description, but it's safe to say that this all should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Henderson claims it's likely the next Battlefield will be titled Battlefield 6, or simply Battlefield. It's not uncommon for developers to hold off on officially naming the game until closer to reveal. Personally, I think it's entirely possible the latter name is what they'll settle on. Surely DICE and EA are keen to cut ties with Battlefield 5, and the name Battlefield 6, well, it just simply implies the existence of Battlefield 5. Sometimes just better to wipe the slate clean. For this video though, I'm going to continue to reference the upcoming game as Battlefield 6. Next, Henderson suggested Battlefield 6 would be some sort of a soft reboot of Battlefield 3, citing the success of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. While it's an intriguing idea, it is a very vague statement that doesn't really mean anything. However, Henderson did double down on a previous claim that Battlefield 6 is a modern shooter and that it won't be Bad Company 3. He also says it's not a straight remaster of Battlefield 3 and that rumors of that supposed project have dried up. While most of the information in the video is largely speculative, Henderson did provide some details on how devs will supposedly handle the generational gap between consoles and player count for the game. Now, he says sources indicate Battlefield 6 will come to current-gen consoles, so the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, but that it will also be released on Xbox One and PS4. To date, EA has only confirmed that Battlefield 6 will launch on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 consoles. In an interesting twist, Henderson says the maps are being designed with 128 players in mind, but last-gen consoles will only support the traditional 64-player modes. He also says last-gen users should expect graphical downgrades and limited destruction. Now, personally, I have a hard time believing that Battlefield 6 will come to last-gen hardware. EA has made a big deal about advancements in tech and what it means for gameplay within Battlefield, and that this stuff is only possible with the new hardware. Downgrading graphics and limiting destruction and player count leave the company open to the same critiques that gutted Cyberpunk 2077. Certainly, it would allow EA to move more units, but I'm sure Microsoft and Sony have some sway, and they definitely want to sell those new consoles. Henderson claims a separate studio or a different part of DICE is working on the last-gen version of the game, and the version for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X won't be held back by technical limitations of that last gen. That does seem a little bit dubious to me, but it's not entirely unprecedented. Lastly, Henderson brought up the prospect of a Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 6. He said a Battle Royale was in the works at some stage, but that its current status is unknown. EA reportedly has a strong interest in a Battle Royale due to the success of Call of Duty Warzone, and Henderson claims there may be a strong correlation with Battlefield 6 maps being designed for 128 players. He says we might not see a Battle Royale at release, but that it could be further down the line, similar to Firestorm. Henderson described Firestorm as an afterthought and not up to par against its contemporaries. Personally, I don't see EA trying to do another Battle Royale in Battlefield after Firestorm. I'd argue Firestorm was hardly an afterthought. Remember, EA threw an entire studio at the project in Criterion. The only reason that Firestorm failed to take off was the boneheaded decision of burying the launch months after the release of Battlefield 5 and locking it behind a paywall. It died on the vine against other free-to-play competitors. Again, all of the info discussed here is unconfirmed and it should be taken with a grain of salt. As a game changer, I can still say that I have not seen anything regarding Battlefield 6, and I also haven't played it. Those days are probably numbered as we get closer to the reveal for the game. At least I hope. I have been a little critical lately, but I'm curious what you make of Henderson's comments. Tell me down below. Again, if you want to check out his original video, you will find it in the description. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications on upcoming content. Obviously, we're going to be following leaks pretty closely here on this channel for Battlefield 6. Going to hopefully have some really clear stuff to talk about here soon. But if you want to get notified of those developments, make sure you tap that bell and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.